Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and I'll be giving you my horse racing tips tomorrow in the format of the Lucky 15 bet, as usual here on the channel. Just going to be a normal Lucky 15 tomorrow. Don't really fancy anything that we can normally make the normal format of a nap, a next best, a long shot and an unknown. Quite a lot of weak racing on tomorrow, so we can't really do that format, and we're just going to stick with a single normal one like we did today, and hopefully we can have some winners from that. Just reflecting on our selections today, we had a decent winner with Beautiful Memory, good performance for William Cox and Saeed bin Sarur. It was a game performance, how it came back from off the pace against its other Godolphin contender, Sportswriter, which I did think was going to win the race under William Buick. He kicked time early on it, and it looked like it was going to take all the beating, but our selection ran on really well down the home straight and had a little bit in hand in the end, and that's one for the memory bank for our future races as we approach the flat turf season, which is only just around the corner. Our other selection, which I thought was our banker for the day, was at Limerick with Good Thigh Milan. Was always handy and prominent, but in the end could only muster second place in the end for Jack Kennedy and Gordon Elliott, so that was disappointing there. And our other selection, Ormskirk, for Seamus Mullins and Luca Morgan, could only muster fourth place. Caught up in a little bit of traffic and was running on at the end, but was never going to catch a winner, so that was disappointing there. And then the other selection, Augusta Gold, I should say, became non-runner for Margaret Mullins and Katie Walsh, which I thought was going to be an interesting ride if it did go ahead, but unfortunately it became non-runner, and might have to see when that one is next declared if we're going to have a bet on that particular horse. So that's how our selections ran today, and tomorrow we're going to be starting with our first selection at Wetherby in the 305 with a horse called Quest for Life, trained by Mark Wolford, who's a good northern trainer. Uses the services tomorrow of Jamie Hamilton, and this horse makes its handicap debut tomorrow for Mark of 120. Got some not bad form coming into the race, has got quite a few placed efforts to its name but hasn't won yet, but its last run was very encouraging behind a good horse called First Drift, which has subsequently franked the form by winning at Market Raisin last time out for it, and that was a good performance that day against some very good promising young horses. So Quest for Life, you like to think, could take a step and improve, and I thought tomorrow, currently priced up at 6-1, this wasn't a bad bet to be getting stuck into, and I could see it winning for us tomorrow, so that's going to be the first selection there. We then go over to Ireland, to Clonmel for our only selection in Ireland of the day. Go to quite a competitive little novice hurdle with a horse called Gundigger. I'm going to select here, currently 9-4 at the moment, trained by Gordon Elliott in the Jigginstown colours tomorrow, which will be ridden by Jack Kennedy. These two obviously always team up very well together, and both are in very good form. Now Gundigger has some good form to its name, as it finished second in a Grade 3 last time behind a horse called Blow by Blow, which is trained by Gordon Elliott, and won the Martin Pipe conditional hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival. So the form line there looks quite good. I don't really fancy the Willie Mullins horse in the race, but I thought High Sparrows was probably the danger, but I thought Gundigger going up in trip tomorrow should be the one that they've all got to beat tomorrow. So that's going to be my selection there. We then go to Newcastle on the all-weather for the evening action, where they've got some decent racing on tomorrow, and this is a decent little race I've selected our horse in here. It's called Bengali Boys, trained by Richard Fahy, and Sebastian Woods takes £7 off tomorrow. Good positive book in there. This horse has got a very good flat rating of 101, where it had some very good form last year as a 2-year-old, winning a very good stakes race at Newbury by 6 lengths, and then went on to run in a listed race at the Ebor Festival at York in August, where it finished 4th that day, and it was in a close finish against a very good horse of the Godolphins called Sound and Silence, so that form is very good there. On its reappearance, it finished 5th in the Spring Cup at Lingfield behind Headway of Williams Haggis, which has probably been the performance of the all-weather so far. You might remember Headway came from an absolutely mile back and chased down the winner, which finished in second place that day, and it really did a very good performance that day. And you'd like to think that run of Bengali Boys, where it finished 5th, it should definitely come on for that run, and then if it runs anywhere near that mark tomorrow, I thought a 5-1 had a very good chance of going all the way. So that's going to be the selection there as our third selection. We then stay at Newcastle with a horse called Dalawyna, which is in the 8:15 tomorrow, trained by Kevin Ryan, who's a good trainer with young horses. This horse is only 3 and is a filly, and I like improving 3-year-old fillies. I think they're always good horses to follow. Makes its handicap debut tomorrow, and I thought this horse could definitely go very well. Currently priced up at 5-2. Finished second last time out at Wolverhampton behind a decent sort of a William Haggis called Regina Nostra. That horse was well supported in the market next time out, but failed to deliver. Didn't really run very well in the end. It was very green and keen, and you like to think maybe if they could just settle that horse down next time, that could run a good race, suggesting that our horse didn't run a bad race behind it that time. So I thought our selection there could go well tomorrow against some more exposed types, and I thought our horse would be the one that they've all got to beat tomorrow with Andrew Mullen booked for the ride. So they're the selections for tomorrow. Just a massive shout out to all the new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing and liking the videos, and thanks for all your support along the way. That's all I've got to say. Please subscribe to the videos if you haven't done so already. You can also follow me on social media at Lucky15 on Twitter and same on Facebook. That's all I've got to say. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.